here's another very quick Trump tweet that he talked about yesterday with Hamas. He said, if Hamas continues to kill people in Gaza, which they are doing, lots of public executions going on there, which for some reason people like Anna Kasparian doesn't care about, right? Because it's not the Jews. But
Mhm.
he said, if Hamas continues to kill people in Gaza, which was not the deal, we will have no choice but to go in and kill them. Thank you for your attention to this matter. So a lot of people, particularly the Nick
Mhm.
Fuenteses, like the
Yeah.
Dave Smiths, everybody
Uh-huh.
freaked out
So
because of the
mad.
word we. They took issue with the fact that this means, oh my God, we're going to war, right? This is immediately what they
Oh
thought.
my God,
Nick
calm.
Fuentes, I know, Nick Fuentes, as an example, said, so now Trump is threatening to destroy Hamas with the U.S. military, which he recently deployed to Israel. Just when you thought the situation couldn't get any worse, the peace deal might draw us even further into the
Oh my
war.
God, shut up, dude. I swear. I cannot with that guy.
And they just don't understand Trump's style, Trump's way, Trump's language. And so, again, when a reporter asked directly about this, here is what Trump said.
So do you mean U.S. forces would go in and take out Hamas?
No, I didn't say who would go in, but somebody will go in. It's not going to be us. We won't have to. There are people very close, very nearby that will go in. They'll do the trick very easily, but under our auspices.
Yeah.
I mean,
It,
to me, that was obvious, but like, of course, everybody loses their mind whenever he tweets something. They just can't deal.
yeah. And I don't know, what is the big deal? So just get rid of Hamas. Like what, why is that a bad thing for us to say? We just need to completely eliminate them.
Right.
What, and why do they get so butthurt about that?
Because again, the left loves protecting the worst people.
Yeah.
The
I mean,
worst.
these are terrorists that we're dealing with. And
Can you
and it
believe
is,
you have to say that?
and it is different. I mean, this is different than like the Ukraine Russia thing. It is different. There's a difference here. We're dealing with,
Mm-hmm.
these are terrorists that terrorize and do unspeakable things to women and children. I mean, I've not seen the videos. You haven't. I don't want to. But I
Yeah.
mean, this is a whole different element that we're dealing with, and it's a cancer. And I just don't understand the people who get so butthurt about anybody saying we just need to eliminate this. If you're upset by that, you may be on the wrong side.
You're definitely on the wrong side.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, though, voices like Nick's and Candace's and Tucker's and all those people, they are so freaking influential. And so now, according to this new poll, Rasmussen poll, support for Israel has declined because people are buying into this ridiculous free Palestine narrative, this pro-Hamas narrative, and
Oh my God.
it hurts my heart.
I
But
don't
this is
understand
the
it.
problem when people like Nick, particularly, he's getting more and more platformed. And so now there's talk, at least according to Alex Jones, that Nick is going to be sitting down with Tucker Carlson because now it's like they're all just conspiring together, and it's so gross, frankly.
Right.
But this is what's happening, and so you can't be surprised, I guess, when the support declines.
Well, he already sat down with Dave. I mean, he and
Yeah.
Dave sat down, what, a week ago?
Mm-hmm.
And they had a long conversation. And it really was the Nick Fuentes show. Because
Yeah.
I watched a lot of it. I couldn't stomach the whole thing, but I watched a lot of it. And Dave just sat there. And,
Which is not like him.
no. I mean, it was Nick Fuentes just going off
Mm-hmm.
because he just wanted a platform and he got one. And so that's what that was. I guess if you're into that, okay, but this is becoming an issue because it's just straight up anti-Semitism. And when you're pro Hamas,
I know.
like what the F are we doing, you guys? What are people on the right doing?
It is so scary. And then again, the platforms that are giving more attention to Nick Fuentes, the write-ups. I mean, the New York Times ran a piece about him. GQ
My
ran a piece
God.
about him. Like
Yeah.
it's getting to be really, really bad. And then there's that whole other guy, Myron Gaines, who also has a very, very, very popular podcast or whatever it is that he does, and he is among the worst of them. Absolutely disgusting. Here is what he tweeted yesterday, for example, and this is a guy on the right. who said, yeah, we like Hitler. No one gives a fuck what you woke Jews think anymore. Bro was a revolutionary leader and saved Germany. The Jews declared war on Germany first. This is where
Yeah.
we are. This is the narrative now that people are
Yeah.
like, yeah, that sounds reasonable.
Yeah. I mean, you
My
guys,
God.
we had just, we did an interview with Ben Shapiro like about a month ago. And it's because
Yeah.
he wrote a book. This is what people do. People go on book tours, you do interviews with them. And listen, I was delighted to talk to him. We'd never had the opportunity to talk to him in the 17 years we've been doing Chicks on the Right. I was really happy to talk to Ben Shapiro. He's great. He seemed like a nice guy. And we interviewed him. There were a couple clips that went up yesterday on our Instagram page, our team put out, because we do that. Like, we'll interview people and then they'll repost stuff. You would not believe the comments, the disgusting, vile, anti-Semitic comments, just because they saw his face. There was nothing said about Judaism or Israel. He was talking about his book. He was talking about young people in America and them being lions or sheep, basically. He was just talking about youth in America, whether in conservatism. That's it. That's what we were talking about. The vitriol, just the crap that was spewed on our Instagram page, the stuff that we were called because we were talking to him from conservatives.
God, that's so sad.
It is at a level so disturbing now that we've been doing this, like I said, for such a long time. I'm like affected by that. I'm just like, what is going on? Like, these people on the right are so far to the right now. Like, they're freaking Nazis. They are actual Nazis on the right. I'm disgusted by these people. They're so far up that they're up at the top. And then the people on the left are Nazis so far up. They've met. So these people are lunatics. I want nothing to do with them.
Oh, that makes me need something for my heart. Maybe they have something at All Family Pharmacy. Good segue.
Again with the segues, you guys. Yes, they have everything. All Family Pharmacy has everything you need. Essential medications for your heart. And then also biohacking stuff. They have all sorts of stuff like that. And they have ivermectin and mebendazole. All that is like 25%, making them more affordable than ever. $2 a capsule, you guys. Plus, you can save an extra 10% off with code CHICKS10, which is great. Do not wait until your family gets sick from stuff like sinus infections, flu season, all that kind of stuff is happening. They have essential medications like Tamiflu, antibiotics, antivirals. I mentioned ivermectin, hydroxychloroquine. They have vitamins. They have flu kits, sinus infection kits. You can get all the kits and have them on standby so you don't have to wait in one of those places where there's a bunch of sick people for like 3-4 hours. Nobody has time for that. Nobody wants to do that. So check it out. Stock up now. Go to allfamilypharmacy.com/chicks. Use code CHICKS10 and stock up and have that stuff on hand. allfamilypharmacy.com/chicks. Use code CHICKS10. Do it.